What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 375 of the Lured Up podcast, where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. This episode is streaming live on Twitch, X, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm your host, Ken Pescator. That's Adam Tuttle. Adam, yo.
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 What's up?
Yo.
Dude, I'm reading this December 9th. It's
up?
almost Christmas. I'm not ready.
It literally is scary. I looked at the calendar and was like,
I'm not ready. I don't know, man. It's going to be
coming
here.
to town.
It's going to be here before we know it. Anyway.
Delibird is coming.
Delibird, of course. Like I said, we are streaming this live on a bunch of platforms. And remember, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Twitch Prime. You can get a free sub every month.
And if you have Twitch Prime, you have Amazon.
You do. They work hand in hand. So hook a brothers up. We'd appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who's here early in the chat. Fisher J, Grandpa, Rooster, C-Fran and Stacy, Ozark, Renee is here, Rooster. Yo, hey, welcome. Stacy P saying we are booked for GoFest. Yo, that's what I like to hear. That's what I'm talking about, man. 7 months ahead of time. That's so good. I love it, man.
It's nice that so many people have plans and like stuff. It's like it's hard because like our hands are not tied, but it's like we're just waiting.
Our hands are tied, bro. I'm gonna end up sleeping in my car. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll wake up and the tires are missing. Oh,
yeah,
can't wait.
We got plenty to talk about as per usual. We're going to talk about our gameplay recap of the week, Journey to Paldea, December Community Day weekend, the massive surprise edition of Forever Friends, which there's plenty to unpack there. And we're going to take a deep dive into that. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at remote trading and kind of, see how this is going to change our gameplay habits, because already, and this isn't even rolled out globally yet, my habits are completely changed. So, and because Adam and I do have access to the feature, even though we're not in New Zealand. So shout out to Niantic for hooking us up with early access. But my gameplay is completely changed. Like, I have different levels of awareness now that I didn't have before. So we'll unpack all that. GMAX Snorlax is coming back this weekend. You're going to want to be mindful of how you spend your max particles leading into it, because it's not like other max particle days where they let you carry your max limit for the day is something astronomical. It's like, it's not a lot. So you're going to be,
well, that's great.
The hand of Eternatus will be moving in.
Yeah. They're like, we see you guys and we see your spending habits. We know you'll pay for it.
Exactly.
No matter what.
We have some new event stuff to run through leading into Christmas, including, of course, part 1 of the holiday event. Celestial Research Day also announced. Niantic officially confirmed Chicago finally. We know we've known about this for a little while already, but they actually confirmed it along with other Go Fests in Tokyo and Copenhagen. So very exciting stuff there. Stacy P already booked, which is fantastic. And then we're going to wrap things up with kind of a discussion about how the game has shifted to remote play and if it truly has a measurable impact on IRL stuff. Now, I don't necessarily, by saying like remote trading is coming, I don't necessarily think that's a shift to remote play. It's just like a remote feature. So I want to unpack it all, but let's start with this week. How's it been for you? How's it, whatever? How's things going? Is it cold, bro? Because in New Jersey, it is like,
it's very cold.
Cars got to warm up to even see. Yo, I drove to work this morning, couldn't see. Windshield iced out.
I think last Tuesday, like, it was a snowstorm, right? Because it was a snowstorm. Yeah, because Ashton shoveled and yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah,
and like there's still snow. Like, our plow does not do a great job, so it's very difficult because like we're on like the curve to go down, like it goes down the hill, so it's like I back out and I'm just like already sliding backwards, so it's like I have very little momentum to push me forward.
Wow. Yeah, we have not received any snow. We had like the lightest of flurries the other day, and I was like, oh no, it's coming, I don't want it.
And we get the flurries, and I'm at work, and you can see the gray cloud off in the distance, but you see the sun, you can see the mountains out the kitchen window, and then out of nowhere, whiteout conditions. Just complete, you can't see anything
Wow.
past 10 feet. You're like, are we in a blizzard?
Dude, I don't
and then it
want
goes away and you're like, oh, you can see the mountains again. It's wild. We're in New England, and it's that time of the year.
Terminal in the chat says, I'm near Miami for the city safari. It's 70. Walked for 2 hours tonight. Yeah. He's from Jersey, though, so he gets it. He understands that it's just bonkers here. It's just, we went right from fall to winter. It's horrible.
Yeah, I make sure to have my winter gloves, my beanie, and my winter jacket now.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's too cold. I don't like it. But how's your week been? Were you able to get any gameplay in? I guess we can start with the gameplay recap. I mean, Journey to Paldea. Did you get your Nackleys in? Did you get your?
I got a lot of Nackleys.
All right, cool. December Community Day. Any gameplay over the weekend?
Thank you for the ticket. You sent me that. I appreciate it. I did play. I guess maybe not as much as I would have liked to, but I did get some shinies.
Can you ever really play as much as you like to, though? It just seems like that's a never-ending.
No. Yeah, it's like I went on break and I played the entire time for Sunday. Saturday, what were you doing? Like, we just kind of chilled at the house in the afternoon. So it was just like I could have gone out. I should have gone out.
Should have.
I relaxed for the first time in what feels like forever.
How great was it, though?
It was okay. I felt really crappy. Like, I just wanted to do something. And so it was like at the point where I was like, okay, we're going grocery shopping because like I just can't sit in the house.
Don't hate on grocery shopping, bro. That's like that's the highlight of my week, bro. Not spending the money, but something about the ritual of it. I'm an old man, bro. I read the circular, man. I'm like, oh, toilet paper's on sale. Let's go. Old man mode. All right. Well, I think I'm with you there with not being able to play as much as I'd necessarily like to, but of course, that's just how it goes.
I didn't get any crazy hundos. I didn't get anything like exciting, if you will. I did catch an extra small Passimian. I caught a Passimian that was 2452 CP. That's
beefy.
Ranked 22 for Ultra PvP. So I was like, I love when I catch Pokemon that I can immediately use. I don't need to invest anything. Like, I might have to power it up once or twice, but holy cow, that's a cool Passimian.
Yeah, it's beefy.
And any Passimian I see in max battles, I'm just doing them. I want that shiny so bad.
Yeah.
It's killing me. It's killing me that I don't have it.
There's some shinies that are eluding me too, man. I hate that. It's like you're just hanging on. You don't want to trade for them.
It's like, and it's like I have two cryogonals that are 100%. So it's very frustrating that like I really want the shiny max one. So I mean, I've held back on as many cryogonals as I could have done. Where Passimian, I'm pulling off the side of the road, and I'm like, I got you, no monkey business,
dude. These max battles,
even groupies, because I need those max particles or not max particles for Grookey. I need the candy because I have a max Rillaboom. Okay. It's not a GMAX, but it is a DMAX. So I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not going to complain about it.
Well, good.
No, Nackley.
Nackley, we had Paldean Adventure over the, wrapping up, I guess, wraps up tonight. It wrapped up at 8:00, an 2 hours ago from the time of this recording. But I don't know, man.
The highest CP
I like this one.
I got off research was 409. So like, I'm okay with that. I did a few raids. I did one Kyurem, I did one Dundozo, and I did one Paldean Tauros.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So
Paldean Tauros, man. Yeah. That was good.
And nobody knocked me out of a gym today. So when I'm getting invites, I have 189 coins.
You just see
The hurt is
the
real
answer is you
when I
need to be in
can't
more
buy.
gyms, bro. You need to be in more gyms. No, this event
I
actually
live
had
in New
really
Hampshire, and the gyms
Oh,
I'm in
I know.
don't get touched.
I get it. No, the 3-star raids were really strong during this event. The Paldea and Tauros line up across the regions. Bombardier, Dondozo, strong tier 3 raids here. Which
Yeah, I didn't see any Bombardier.
really, I just had one.
Yeah, which is unusual for me.
Yeah, it was the Paldea and Tauros was a nice chase for a lot of people, and again, they get you because you got to use a remote pass until now with remote trading coming. But yeah, we'll talk about that. Yo, the regional market is about to explode in this game because that's how everybody's going to be getting their stuff. But no, I enjoyed Journey to Paldea. Like I said last week, man, it would have been cool if we knew why we were here, like put a little story behind it. Like what are we doing? What are we looking for? You know, I don't know. What is Precious Paths all about? I don't know. We still don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just about following the yellow brick road, but that's just me.
The December Community Day weekend, over the weekend, did you take advantage of any evolutions to get the exclusive moves? Because that was good. One thing
I had no hundos that
needed it.
Were primed.
The one thing I did was I had tagged all of my stuff ahead of time that needed buddy tasks, like to reduce walking distance, all my DMAX EVs, anything that required buddy task work that was reduced for the event. I did. I had my Pomo. I did. I forgot what else I did, but anything that was reduced, I took advantage of that, like right at the start of the event. And I don't know, man. I love these. It's doesn't bring a lot of people out, and I'd like to hear from other people in the community. But you would think that you would at least see normal community day numbers at IRL events, and it seemed like check-ins were a little bit lower than usual. And granted, it is cold here in Jersey. We're in the 30s, you know, so that I'm sure played a role. But it definitely brought the numbers were a little bit lower for this community day. Spread over 2 days, you get that whole thing. They extend the thing now with like we all went out to eat at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock on Saturday, and we're able to throw down lures and hang out for a while. And it felt like community day was stretched out. So that was really cool. But I gotta say, more so than most days, I really felt the burn of not having trade day anymore on Sunday. And it's amazing how much having that in-game event can help motivate people IRL. Now, of course, my community could get together and hang out on a Sunday, whether there's a trade day or not, but there's no trade day. We didn't hang out. So it goes to show you like how much of influence the game has on our culture and gameplay habits and lifestyle habits, because you know, Fusion Joe, the ambassador at Red Bank, like we all went to his house last Saturday and there was like 20-30 people in his house all trade. It was great. You know, so it's like all of this activity for over trade day, they take it away and it's just gone. And I don't know why. Like, why would they not keep that? I know that they were like testing things out, but like, why not? Why stop?
Because they heard what you were saying and like that it was so good that they just wanted to take something good away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what's going on here. I think they hear the podcast, they say, Ken loves this. Let's take it away.
Yeah. I think that might
Ken
be
says
it.
it's good for the game. Let's take it away.
I think that might be it. Now, a lot of feedback in the chat here, which is pretty good. Fisher J saying this community day is 100% a in case you missed it event, but enjoyed the field research task lasting all day. Yeah, that was solid, especially if you were on that stage of leveling.
I felt that way. Like Fuecoco and Quaxley, I had a hard time catching a lot with those ones. So being able to catch them again felt very good, but I did not catch a shiny of either of those. So that was sad.
Yeah, I think on Saturday I played the full 3 hours, and I mean, again, I don't like to gauge an event's success on like shiny count, but I got 38 shinies that day, which was really high, and I got like a myriad of everything. And Sunday I was like, it was funny because I told Sarah, I was like, don't worry, I'm not going to play on Sunday. You know, we got stuff to do. I got to clean the house and all this, right? So around 12 o'clock, noon or so, I start cleaning the house, right? And when I clean the house every Sunday, like I go all in. So right around 1:30, she's like, you know what? I think I'm going to take a nap. I'm like, I'm out of here. So I was like, perfect. So she took a nap. I went to Red Bank, played for an hour and a half, got an hour and a half of like IRL gameplay in, came back home, was back cleaning before she woke up. I was like, that was a successful nap. I was like, I was able to squeeze that in.
She's like, wow, there was really not much done.
Yeah, she's like, why isn't the toilet clean? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but look at this shiny. No, look, I try to maximize my Sarah time. You know what I mean? I gotta manage this. This is a 3-card Monty. Sometimes it's a shell game. You got to move stuff around. So it's like, if I have time where I can, you know, she's asleep. Doesn't matter if I'm in the house or not. She's cut off from Ken. You know, so it's like I'm taking advantage of that. I was like, right to Red Bank. I show up, Fusion Joe's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, Sarah's taking a nap. I was like, perfect. So funny. So good. Terminal in the chat says Essex County, New Jersey, 143 check-ins on Saturday, which was outside. Sunday, they played indoors at the mall and had 257. So yeah, man, the weather.
Wow.
Weather taking its toll. Faux show. It's crazy. Pick-a-Peck was also at the mall, and they had 290 check-ins. So there you go. Pick-a-Peck drawing more than the Community Day wrap-up. So interesting stuff. So we are in the heart of December, and, you know, we'll link to it in the description and stuff, but, you know, we always refer back to the content update that they put up on X. So they have like the infographics that kind of go through everything. So we'll link to it just so you can take a look. But also don't forget about our Google Calendar, where we have the entire month plotted out on Google Calendar with links and everything. So if you want to add our Google Calendar, it's completely mapped out for the season. From what we know, just head over to the description. You can add our Google to your Google and all that stuff. I heard you like Google, so we put our Google in your Google. But
it's so much Google.
There's a lot of Google. It. Yeah, there's a lot of Google. How are you doing with your time? Did you get the Go Pass Deluxe? Did you get the timed incubator?
I did.
So
I have it.
Cool. So
and I've been using it.
I've been using the heck out of it.
No, hold on. Here's the real question, and the question that I don't know if anyone's gonna answer this the same way.
Okay.
Did you already click and claim your Delibird?
No. Oh wait, maybe I did. What level was it at?
It was very, very early on.
So yeah. It wasn't shiny.
So I haven't clicked mine.
Is that going to be your Christmas Delibird?
Nor will I, because I'm going to claim it on Christmas, because what better time to claim it than Christmas?
This is an Adam
so that
tradition.
way here, I guarantee myself a Christmas Delibird.
Yeah, that's an Adam tradition. If you don't know, he's got to catch a Delibird under the Christmas tree. It's just how it rolls every year. Rooster in the chat said, "Did you buy a Master Ball?" Yes, yes, I definitely did.
No, I did not. I mean, I might, but I didn't. No, not yet.
I was working through level 73. So the timed incubator was perfect because I was able to get some eggs and hatch some additional eggs with that, with a little nudge from the timed incubator. So I definitely dug it. That was pretty cool. But
I think I'm currently ranked 58.
Okay. Yeah, man. You got plenty of time. But we do have some events that are coming up still this month. We've got the Well-Armed event, which is Clobbopus debut. That's the 11th. So by the time the audio podcast comes out at the end of this week, this event will be live Thursday, December 11th through Tuesday, December 16th. So this is going to run over GMAX Snorlax over the weekend. This is going to be the event that has all those global challenges. Will we beat them? Probably, because I don't think we've ever failed. But Clobbopus, the Tantrum Pokemon, will make its debut. You might encounter Mindfu and Jangmo-O in the wild, and increase Candy and Candy XL from max battles. So this is a nice bonus over Snorlax weekend, because now you're going to be able to get additional Candy XL from those Snorlax battles, so long as we meet our global challenge requirements, which I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll be totally fine. Yo, Rooster in the chat said Shadow Delibird. I hope so, man. It's only been 25 years. Bro.
Yeah, well, they haven't said anything, right?
No, it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to be going ham for a Hitmonchan because I have a Hitmonlee, 100%.
I'll be going ham.
Don't have a Hitmonchan.
Yo, I go ham whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? That's my new motto. It's like we talk about this. Oh, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for that. But it's like, dude, I play this game the same way, whether there's an event, no event, whatever. I'm just out there playing and catching as much as I possibly can over and over and over again. There's also a $1.99 pay timed research, gives you 6 rare candies. What more do you need to know? Wow. And 1,600 max particles. Now, remember.
Wait a minute. That might be good.
Well, here's the thing, man.
Is that good? Because it's 150 for 800.
So you kind of have to pay attention to like how much you can hold, how much you can collect. You know, be smart about this, and we'll talk about GMAX Snorlax in a bit.
Wait. So if I had 1,450,
right,
and then I claim this, I would still get that, right?
Well, I don't know if it's 1,600 all in one clip, or if they break it into, because that's the best. When you're like 10 max particles below the limit, and then you can collect again, you know, and go over. But
yes.
Ozark Renee in the chat says, go ham whenever you can. Canned ham. Yes. Fantastic.
Did someone say spam?
Yo, spam is
the chat.
Weird. Spam the chat with cans
Open the can
spam.
and spam the chat.
No, but Well Armed looks pretty cool. Clobbopus is super cute. I just like it's all fighting, boxing stuff. There was, there's a step in the masterwork research. I'm going to pull that up really quick. I need 4 more Pokemon, but there is a step in the masterwork research for Ponytails for catching fighting type Pokemon. So if you haven't done that, here's your chance. All that good stuff.
Where are you at with your hyper training?
My hyper training is I'm doing. I have whatchamacallit. It is Armored Mewtwo. And oh my goodness, what am I doing here? I am on the last step of it, which is win 40 raids. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm on the last leg of mine. It's catch 1,500 Pokemon. I'm at 1472 because
you're close, dude.
I switched it. It would have been done already, but I switched it with Keldeo, which really screwed me up there.
Oh, because you had to walk Keldeo.
Because then I forgot that I needed this as my buddy. So I was just catching Pokemon thinking I was doing something, and I was like, oh, snap. This is going to be my buddy in order to gain, in order to move the needle. So I was like, all right. So.
Scipio in the chat said collecting particles from the event pages always let you go over the limit, even if you're already overclocked. All right, good point. Good stuff.
All right, let's go ultimate.
Pro tip. But
let's go.
So I had just brought up my hyper training of my Armored Mewtwo. Let me tell you, bro, I traded an Armored Mewtwo away this weekend. Now I'm running low on the Armored Mewtwo's. I've now traded, I think, 10 Armored Mewtwo's out. I'm giving them out like candy, right? But no, I'm two Red Bank locals, their sisters, Nap Queen and Moon Baby. Shout to them.
Oh yeah.
So they came.
I only own 1 Armored Mewtwo.
Oh, dude, I think I'm down to 4 total now. But Moon Baby is like a diehard collector. She's a completionist, and she's just like, I'm like, hey, what do you need? We're lucky. She's like, man, I don't really need much, besides this darn Armored Mewtwo, which I'll never get. And I'm like, never get? Say no more, fam. Say less. And she was just like bouncing off the walls. She was just like, are you seriously going to give me an Armored Mewtwo right now? I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to give you an Armored Mewtwo. She's like, what do you want back for it? I'm like, Chansey. That's what I got. So it was.
You're taking too many chances.
Look, and then I had her sister. I had also had a lucky trade with her, and I was able to give her a Mime Junior for Dex, and that was all she needed. So she was all fired up over that. I was like, yo, this was the best weekend of trades I've had in a long time, because it's like you could do big, powerful trades. Let's swap our shiny Grimmsnarl backgrounds, blah, blah, blah. But if someone's like a completionist and trying to like complete a Dex or something like that, and they only need 1 Pokemon and you could trade it to them, it's like, it feels good. It feels good. It's nice. And then I went lucky again with Nap Queen today, which was hilarious. But no, looking forward to Well Armed. Of course, we're going to pass the challenges. But the big news of the week, everybody, we all know what it is. We all know what it is. It's GMAX Snorlax. No, I'm just kidding. I guess we could talk about let's talk about GMAX Snorlax real quick. This is coming this weekend, Sunday, December 14th, 2 to 5. So again, no trade day associated with it, which is okay. Max particle collection limit increased to 1,600. Why? Why can't you make this like a raid day where you get 5 free raid passes? This is essentially like saying, here's 2 free raid passes. Like, dude, if this was a raid day, I'd be able to do 5 for free. And it's like, I understand you could work the system like we were saying and kind of all that stuff. But like, come on, why make this 1,600? This should absolutely be 5,600 or something. Like, give me more. All power spots will be GMAX battles. They refresh more frequently, 8 times. So 8 times max particles from power spots, right? So you could essentially claim 2 power spots worth, and you're at your limit. How does that provide a longer
push it to the limit?
Well, dude, that's not a longer gameplay experience. It's like
no, it's not.
It ends up
it's
people burning out.
You can do all 3 immediately.
Yeah, and then you're done at $230.
If you pay the $2. You can do all 5.
I think this would have been
like,
nice if they do it in parity with the raid days. Let me do 5 of them. Let me do 5. So that way I can get an hour and a half of gameplay in maybe or something like that. This just seems like it's going to go really, really fast. 2 times max particles from exploring that goes, it starts at midnight on the 14th. So you could start collecting earlier in the day. And at quarter adventuring distance to receive max particles. Doesn't matter. You're going to be full. You're going to be full anyway. But I think what they're doing is saying, even if you don't have power spots around you, you can easily collect them by walking and then maybe do them remote. I don't know. They give you some options, but I just think that limit is just too low. The rent is too damn high and the MP limit is too damn low. I don't know. Time research, Dynamax Machop rather, in there. There will be time research leading into the event and a $5 ticket. Now here we go. 5,600. So if you think about a raid day, doing, this is like an additional, I guess if you want to equate 800 max particles to a local pass, which really isn't 1-to-1, because I guess the MP is more. But this is where I would like to see, even if it's half of this, the free-to-play experience not as strong on a max battle day than it is on a raid day. I would just like to see that reinforced a bit. But the $5 ticket does give you good value. Max Mushroom, 25,000 XP, double XP from max battles, and then that increased limit. You're buying the limit here. That's what you're doing. And the odd part is, it's like when you buy a raid day ticket, it's like, okay, you can now get 13 raid passes from spinning stops. Like, no, you're not even getting 5,600 max particles. You're just getting the ability to hold or collect 5,600 max particles. So a little bit funky there. RSVP, web store, and max mushrooms, all that good stuff. But no, I'm excited for GMAX Snorlax to come back. I think that a lot of people love Snorlax. So I don't know. I'm confident this will bring people out. And even though it's a repeat, but people like coming out on GMAX days because this is the best time to experience like a group play environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It is the most wonderful time of the year. But no, I
max
love
breeds for battling.
Yeah. I'm hyped for it. I think it's a good example of what community ambassadors and campfire events and all that stuff can do to bring people together. So I'm all about it, about that GMAX life. I love it. All right. The big
about
news,
that DMAX life.
I'm about that GMAX life.
Yeah, because I could do a DMAX by myself,
I know you can. All right, let's talk one more topic before we take a break. Let's talk about, of course, the Forever Friends update. And, I guess I'll lump this in with our little graphic here for holidays. This is like a holiday gift from Niantic. Trade remotely with your Forever Friends. Adam, would you ever think you would see the day when remote trading came to Pokemon Go?
No, but I'm very okay with it.
Okay, I wanted to get
Is
your
that-
take
that-
because I know that when remote Shadow Raids came in, you were upset. When remote max battles came in, you were upset. Now we have remote trading, you're okay. Is it because it's a one-off experience? I think it takes less away from the IRL.
Balanced. Yeah, it's very balanced. Compared to everything else, it is very balanced.
I think what makes this strong...
Because, like, you're not... Like, you're putting up 3, you're saying, pick one of these, and they're putting up 3, so it's like you've got a better gauge to try to trade somebody.
Sure.
You know, like, they might offer up 3 things that are, like, unique, that you could be like, whoa, I could pick any of these? And they're like, yeah, any of those.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you.
So the blog post details everything. Forever Friends and remote trade features are entering a phased rollout starting yesterday on the 8th at the time of this recording, beginning in New Zealand. And, you know, we're lucky enough to have the hookup with Niantic that we were able to get in on it. I'm going to pull up my friends list for the video viewers here so we could take a look at, if I sort by friendship level, I have Adam at the top of my list. So you can see that.
Yeah, you do.
The people that have the update right now have 5 hearts next to their name, 5 actual, you know, container hearts in Zelda terms. And Adam and I completed we're already lucky, but Adam and I completed a weekly challenge. So we were able to get our 7 days. So we're already 9 days in to our 90-day race to remote trade. So I'm really excited for this, because if you want to min-max this and you want to get the most out of this, you can join the same weekly challenge with the same 3 best friends each week and hit the Forever Friends level, the 5 hearts, in 45 days. So 45 days, you're doing 3 remote trades and then start over. And then that's still carrying on top of the 90-day journeys that you could take with everybody else that you're best friends with. Now, for me, I'm the worst with opening and sending gifts once I'm best friends with somebody.
You are.
I'm horrible about it because I'm on that grind for XP, right? That's how I scrub my way into a high XP, is by just snaking people for XP, friendship XP. But now it's like, yo, I'm sending gifts like a maniac. It's like, I don't even know what the rules are of sending gifts anymore. The first day I sent 175 gifts out. I'm like, yo, is this game broken or is this the new thing? But I've been sending gifts like crazy, and it's revitalized the gift game, which is exciting. And now these lucky friends that I've kept on my list for years, and they live halfway across the globe, we have purpose now. It like has brought this whole section of my friends list back to life, because I wasn't even touching them. I would barely touch them if they were best friends. If you were already a lucky friend, forget it. Well, there's no reason to interact with you ever until we do that trade. So
I can confirm this because he's put me out a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you just open my gift? And he's like, no.
Yeah, C-Fran in the chat brings up a good point. This would be a good time for a double friendship event. Heck yeah. Don't they? I think they usually do that at Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day event might be a double friendship event. Might be. I don't know. But yeah, that would be good for sure. But yeah, 48 days to get to Forever Friends if you do your weekly challenge 7 times with somebody. So shout to Terminal for always busting out the info. But so this is a prestige based mechanic, meaning you work your 90 days of interactions, you become forever friends with somebody, 5 hearts, and you unlock 150k XP and your remote trade. And when you get your remote trade, when you make that remote trade with them, it resets your counter to re-prestige earn another 90 days worth of interactions, another 150k XP, and another remote trade. So you can keep this process going and going and going. And when we were on the call with Niantic for the announcement of this, I was like, are you going to have a counter of how many times I've prestiged with my friends? So I could see like how really forever friendly they are with me. And they're like, we didn't think of that. Would you like something like that? I go, I'm pretty sure we would like something like that to keep track of that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
if
think about it, man, we've been friends in this game for 10 years or however long friends has been around. So it's like, if you have a long-term friend.
Well, I feel like you deleted me at some point and then you re-added me just to get the XP and then get more XP.
I don't think I ever did that. Did I?
I think it happened. Yeah.
Oh man, I prestiged you. I manually prestiged you. Get out of here for 120 days.
You were like, yeah, we could just get back to being friends. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and remote trading does not count as a special trade. So you can trade me a Dex entry, legendary, shiny Pokemon, not a special trade. Not a special trade. So fantastic exception to the special trade rules there. Really, really hyped on this feature. I think this is really, really awesome. Now, these are the two things that I think make this okay. One, it's 90 interaction days, right? So it really does require commitment from both parties, you know? We don't know how much dust it's going to cost, Rooster. That's a good question in the chat. We'll have to see. But you can only trade Pokemon after having them in your inventory for 30 days. So any Pokemon caught within 30 days, not eligible for remote trades. I like this because it protects the economy when there's global events. So like, let's say, you know, there's an event in Tokyo on the 15th of the month. And then there's an event in the US on this 22nd of the month. And then there's a global event on the 30th of the month. They don't want the entire economy to get screwed up by people trading everything after the 15th when these Pokemon haven't even been released yet globally. So that 30-day buffer protects the economy like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Also, it's like it makes the trades a little bit more thoughtful and intent. You have to have intent because it's not like, all right, I'm going to, have a community day. And at the end of the day, I'm going to trade remotely with, all these pick-a-pecks that I caught, no, it's going to be a little bit more thoughtful. Now I'm going to pull up again for the video, just a random Pokemon. The last Pokemon I caught here is a Wobbuffet, right? So if I go to tag this Pokemon, I already had a tag that I created labeled trade. And just having that tag already there, TRADE, no other characters, it says visible to forever friends. So if you have a tag,
does it matter if it's capitalized or
I have a capital T. But like they'll be able to see my entire trade list, my trade tag, and then that'll help them filter and say, hey, these are the 3 I'm actually interested in. You know what I mean? So like this, I think it's going to improve communication. I just really like the fact that there's visibility into each other's lists because you can kind of go shopping. In Red Bank, Scipio's here in the chat. My dude's got spreadsheets. You know what I mean? We're trading spreadsheets around town, with what we're looking to trade, especially with GoFest coming up. We all do that. So I really love that. I really think this is going to be super, super cool. The global rollout, we don't know when it's going to be happening, but stay tuned because I'm sure the announcement will be coming soon. And really, really excited about this. I never thought that we would see this, and not like a wonder trade format where you just trade something random. Like this is, do you think this is disrupting the, like the economies of anything? Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Like the regional exclusivity kind of I mean, washed.
People can already remote the Toros. So like, I don't think it's, and like we've had events where eggs were available where you could get the Mime Juniors and stuff like that. So I think the game's old enough and at a point enough where it's now okay.
Okay.
Like if I really want something, I mean, we got Sigilla for GoFest. You know what I mean? Like that's, you typically get something that's very exclusive. Like I don't know if I'd ever travel to wherever Sigillif is.
Right.
But I know JT Valor's done it.
Let me get them trades, JT. Let me get them Okinawa and Pikachu, JT. Every time I see them, like I need one of them Pikachu.
That makes trading with JT that much more special because it's like, I know that he went and got it. Yeah. It's from there.
Yeah, no, it still has it. But I just think that, you can do this with strangers, right? I've got people on my friends list. I put an open invite out on Twitter, like, yo, I need 40 new friends, and I'll add the people as they come. And as long as they open my gifts every day, I'll keep them. Otherwise they're out. But I have a lot of friends that I don't know. So there is this impersonal thing a little bit. I don't know if I'd want to necessarily like hold on to those friends as forever friends. I might get to bestie with them and, we're good. Because I don't want to commit another 90 days for the 150K. I'm not interested in making remote trades with everyone. I do believe that this is still something special. You know what I mean? And I think that intimacy of friends, like, will make this, these trades a little bit more poignant and intentful, which I really like, which is super cool. But definitely we'll follow this as the stories progress, but we don't know when the global rollout is happening. But I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Really love it.
He's all about it.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to touch on a couple of the December events that were announced. We had the holiday event, of course, and the research day. We'll talk about our GoFest confirmations, and then just kind of shoot the breeze about this whole remote thing and what we think about it and how it will change the way we play the game. We'll be back right after this. Hey, chat. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Welcome. Joe said, I already had someone ping me in Campfire, wants a shiny Buffalont. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is like a regional playground. This is like absolutely awesome. Joe says, darn cold on those walks. Bro, I know. I'm believe me, the 11:30 dog walk tonight is going to be frigid. It might be just go outside, go pee-pees, come on back in. So cold. All right. I'm good to go, man. I am hydrated.
I should probably drink a little H2O, yeah.
Thank you, Renee. Shiny Armored Mewtwo was teased. I know that dude from the video, Errol. I was going to message him and be like, yo, what's up with that? Did you see that? They made like a little skit social thing where they're talking about trading. And they're like, oh, let's trade this, let's trade that. And he goes, how about a shiny armored? And then gets cut off. And then apparently it was only up for a little while and they took it down. So I don't know, man. But you better not come out with shiny armored Mewtwo. I just hyper trained my regular armored Mewtwo. Oh, they edited that part out. Yo, I'm messaging them right now, bro. I need answers. Hold up. Is he still in the Slack?
Uh-oh. What's going on? What is it?
Yo, he is. All right, I'm gonna shoot a message. I need answers about shiny armored Mewtwo. Dude, that'd be so great if it comes back. All right, you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
And we are back from
back.
our break. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. We hydrated so we don't dehydrate, and we hope you did too. Drink some water. A little housekeeping really quick before the back half of the show. Everything we do here at the Pokemon Professor Network and Lured Up is powered by the community. You can join our community of supporters on Patreon over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor for as little as $1 a month. That'll get you a lifetime access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. So check us out, patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. You can support a collective of hardworking part-time creators that have a passion for Pokemon, podcasting, and the community here at the Pokemon Professor Network. Thanks to our gym leader patrons, Ben, Brandy, Espy, and Willow, Herbert, KJ, and Matthew. Special thanks to our executive producer, Xander, who's beasting it. I'm sure he's walking out in Pittsburgh right now, freezing his buns off, grinding. And the other executive producers on the network, Monkey Bread, Tish Smith, and Kate the Cons. Just check out luredup.com for everything you need to know about the show. All right. You know what? Let's get back to the holidays here, because Adam, the I don't know if you saw the key art for the holiday part 1 with the picture of your Sudowoodo and 2 Charger Bugs. Let me tell you, bro, they complement each other. I know you like the Sudowoodo, but look how much better Sudowoodo looks because he has 2 Charger Bug next to him. Looks so great. Thursday, December 18th through the 24th. Yeah, the link is there. 18th through the 24th. Sudowoodo, Charger Bug. Vikavolt also. Vikavolt's not in the key art. Interesting. Vikavolt wearing holiday attire. Can be shiny, magnetic lures, blah, 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 blah. All the details are in there. Event bonuses. Reach milestones with your Go Pass. It's like, really? But increased chance to hatch shiny Pichu wearing the festive hat or shiny Cubchoo wearing a holiday ribbon. So 2 costume Pokemon, potential shinies with increased chances coming out of 7Ks. Milestones with the bonuses, like a bunch of gift stuff. I mean, these are all just our Go Pass milestones here. Wild Encounters, Swinub, Snorunt, Spheal, and more. 3 Pokemon they gave us. They didn't even give us a If You're Lucky. You might even count. Oh, Sudowoodo wearing holiday attire is our If You're Lucky. It says you might even encounter. Jeez. Wow. From Eggs, 7K, Pichu wearing the festive hat, Smoochum, Cubchoo with the ribbon, Cragganal, and Snom. Sudowoodo also in Tier 3 raids. So I'm sure that's how most people will just one and done it. You know what I mean? Get it in that costume decks. Hisui and Avalugg coming to 3 stars, and the Charger Bug with the ribbon also as well. The Sudowoodo holiday ugly sweater kind of deal, avatar item, pretty darn good. Charger Bug bag, pretty darn good, man. Good stuff. Really like it. The Go Pass Deluxe they talk about. So, yeah, it's all Go Pass stuff. The Snom hat, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Snom beanie. But we got time on this event. And then the astronomically cool Celestial Research Day featuring Lunatone and Soul Rock, Saturday, December 20th. So got time on this, but just wanted to touch on it. If you've done any of these research days before, you know they're a great way to grind for some good IVs because you get research Pokemon when you're done. And then in other news, the dates have been confirmed. Dates and locations have been confirmed for 2026 IRL Go Fest. We've got Tokyo at Bay Area, May 29th to June 1st. Chicago at Grant Park, June 5th through June 7th. And Copenhagen in June 12th through the 14th. So again, Pokemon caught on May 29th in Go Fest Tokyo. Even if you're remote, you could remote trade them. You can't do it within the Go Fest window. It's the 30 days will lock out those Pokemon from being traded within that window. I like it for that reason. So we knew Chicago. Now we have Tokyo and Copenhagen announced as well. Man, I want to go to Tokyo so bad, dude. That's like Japan is bucket list, dude. That's like since I was a very small child watching Akira, I was like, yo, I need to go to Japan immediately. And I've been saying that every day of my life since. I need to go to Japan immediately. I want to go so bad. But dude, the talk of Go Fest in our Discord is like ramping up and up and up. Airbnbs are booked and like all this stuff is happening. It is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And also, I think Breaker from After Darkrai will be going. So I get to meet Breaker out there. Very excited to do so. A lot of good stuff happening with Go Fest. So very, very happy about all that. All right. let's talk about our final topic of the day. And this is just kind of about the culture shift to remote gameplay. And I think you already kind of touched on this, but remote shadow raids, remote max battles potentially impact people being out in real life to do those max battles or shadow raids, right? Where a remote trade, does it have a like that tough an impact or that, much impact on an IRL situation? Not if your friend is across the globe. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to be using a remote trade on someone from my local community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this gives reason for you to keep people that, I don't necessarily want to get rid of them, but it is frustrating when, like, I don't have a way to communicate. I don't know who they are, but we did like pen pal thing from forever ago. Yeah. So it's like, but they're from Japan. So it's like,
yeah,
I love getting their gifts. So it's just like, now I'll be able to trade with them.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels good.
Exciting.
It unlocks a level of like mystery that we've needed.
Yeah. And the friends list increase is also going to be huge too.
Yes.
But yeah, they're going to go up by 50. I don't know how quickly they're going to do that, but they're going to be increasing the friends list from 450 to 650 in 50 unit increments. So 650 friends, no increases to gifting, which is a little crazy, but up to 650 friends. So I'm down with that. But the real question here is all the remote stuff they did with max battles and shadow raids, now remote trading, the removal of trade day, which I still don't understand why they would take that out. But is this game, like, I don't think that this is a matter of like, how can I articulate this? It's not like the game it doesn't seem like the game has given up on its values. And I think that was the biggest shock value to the announcements of like remote stuff happening, was like, whoa, what about the tenants? What about the core pillars of the game? What about all the, the infrastructure that's been built with ambassadors and campfire? And now you're pushing remote. Like, this is counterproductive to the mission from the beginning, all that stuff. And then over the first few months of that remote stuff being around, we realized that it wasn't really impacting IRL attendance. It kind of lived on its own, and people were doing not remote raids in lieu of going to events, but remote raids like when there isn't an event or when it's outside of their time zone and they can't raid. And of course, people raid at all times for all different reasons, but it didn't have any impact. So we had that. We now have remote trades. What's next? Right? Like, where do they go to increase accessibility again after this? Like, I think that we're done with remote stuff. Like, what else could they possibly
Remote AR.
You're gonna beam a
where
Pokemon.
You could go into a max area and see a max area somewhere else.
No, man. This is a little tangent here, but I remember when the Wayfarer app came out and I had my hands on like Niantic's VPS system and real time like LiDAR scanning and stuff like that. I was like, this is it. We're going to be able to map out complete parks and game boards and have this persistent AR and all this stuff happening. And it never did. I would love that, man. I would love increased AR. Now that Scopely is involved here, I don't know how much of AR is a priority at Niantic anymore. Niantic/Scopely. I just don't know. It's still there, but I don't know. I was having a conversation with the group the other day, and I brought up playgrounds, right? And people were like, playgrounds? What's a playground? I'm like, bro, that announcement of that feature kind of just like came and went. It's searchable on Campfire. People don't even know. They don't even know that that playgrounds are a thing in this game. It's so weird. I don't know. I think AR is dead in this game, unfortunately. You're still going to have your photographers and stuff like that, but as far as, you look at like Peridot on the Niantic spatial side, they're pushing AR to crazy places with wearables and stuff like that. I think that train has sailed, or the ship has sailed. The train has left the station for AR in Pokemon Go. Anyway, remote. I like the remote trades. I don't think it's going to have any negative impact. It's only positive. And I don't think it takes away from the core importance of IRL gameplay, because you're not utilizing this with your locals. I mean, I probably will to save myself a special trade. Actually, you know what? That's when it'll be used for locals, to save special trades, because now that Dex entry, that costume, that unknown entry, that would normally gobble up a special, not anymore. We're friends anyway. Let's remote just for S's and G's, just to avoid having to do a special trade. But I'm interested to hear what the community thinks about, I guess, the last year of gameplay and how things have moved to this remote vibe. I really think it's just increased accessibility, and it didn't have any detrimental impact on the community. I think the cold weather,
I still think
has
Max
more
Battles,
of an impact.
That was an impact. That was definitely an impact. Whether people think so or not, it definitely was an impact.
Well, when you have a smaller community, and let's say it only impacted you 10% of the numbers of your community, but if you only have 10 people, now you only have 9. But if you had 100 and you're like, oh, I still have 90, it's like, it scales. But I don't know. I don't think I think the people that are going to do remote raids are doing them. And then, you know what I mean? Like, they're doing it out of the passion for raiding, and they're not looking at the money of it. They're not looking at hey, I'd rather be outside doing this. I just think that I don't know. I think that my original thought of like, this is going to destroy IRL gameplay I've been proven wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it seems, if anything, the growth of communities via Campfire has outpaced the like apathy and complacency of the trainers that just want to sit on the toilet and raid. It's, the scales have tipped so hard in the community's favor that it just hasn't really had an impact. I don't know. It's interesting. A year ago, I would have never said that I would be okay or even like so on board as I am now with the fact of all this remote stuff happening. And now I'm like, yeah, it's great.
Same.
But a year ago, it was like, it's going to ruin the game.
For Max Battles. And I still feel that way. Yes, cool. Like, I've been able to do Gigantamax, but at the end of the day, they feel less special. And I think that's my biggest issue with it. It's like, because I can just get it.
Well, what if they brought back like certain events that they say, hey, well, for this Pokemon or this event, it's IRL only, in person only.
Yeah.
That could be something that they could turn on and flip just to.
But that would have to be like the GMAXs. Like, make the GMAXs great. You know what I mean? Make them such a challenge. And like, that was the excitement part, is that they were such a challenge, and that was our real level of difficulty. And then they took it away.
See, I almost think the opposite. I'm like, you almost think you would want and need the remote support for GMAXs for some of the smaller communities, right? Like that the 10-person community is still struggling and may not be able to complete a Snorlax. They rely on those remotes. But that's at the heart of the difficulty of being a trainer and the difficulty of building a community. Like, those intangible things are part of this game's core difficulty as well. So at what point do you say, I'm okay not fighting this battle of trying to get 20 people together. I'm okay and feel successful in my community getting 10 people together, and the rest can come in through remote support, and we can still enjoy ourselves and achieve the success of the event. I don't know. Let us know what you think. You can email us, luredup@pokemonprofessor.com, and you can call us 732-835-8639, just like Sir Amanda did. And I have a voicemail here from Sir Amanda. We love, it's so funny. We get incredible technical facts and support and math from Terminal when we're here in the chats. He's a whiz with that. And then we get fantastic math and support from Sir Amanda via voicemail, because she does all the hard math that we don't want to do. So let's listen to Sir Amanda's voicemail before we close out the show. Here we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, Lured Up, it's Sir Amanda here. So last month, I've been starting to track what kind of deals are in the web store, because each person sees different things and it changes every day. And so it's a little frustrating to just not be able to your friend can tell you like, oh, the good deal's in the shop. It's like, no, you're going to see different things. Anyway, the only thing I might care about are raid passes. I don't need to spend money on incubators or star pieces or lucky eggs. So that's the one thing I care about. And there's a box that's like, you get 99 raid passes, 2 star pieces, 2 fast, and 2 charge TMs. I mean, the last 6 items are basically like trash to me. So the 99 raid passes in that box, it's 54.25 coins. So that's like less than 55 coins per raid pass. That's the best consistent deal you can just find at almost any time. You just have to, wait for it. You have to be very careful because there is a 100 raid pass box that seems similar, but it's a lot more per raid pass. Anyway. So they also, at some point in November, started offering these boxes that instead of spending coins, you spend USD, or probably your local currency, to buy the box. For the most part, the content seemed to be very similar to the box that costs coins. Just the difference is that it costs money instead. And because you're spending money, you get the reward road points. Anyway. So I finally happened to get a screenshot of it's that 99 raid pass box that I like so much. It's $39.99. So I just did a little comparison to be like, is one better to buy than the other, with money or with coins? And it turns out it's better to buy with coins, because there is a coin bundle in the web store that also costs $39.99. But guess what? It comes with a little bit more than 54.25 coins. It comes with 5,600 coins. So then that means, you spent the exact same amount of money, and you even still get the same amount of reward points, because buying coins in the web store gives you those points. But you end up with more coins left over. And in fact, sometimes they even have deals on the coins. Like right now, there's a $39.99 bundle for 6,000 coins. So you get even more coins. Basically, TLDR, I am really, really skeptical about any bundle that costs money for items. It seems like you're just consistently better off to spend coins, like money on the coins and then the coins on the items. That's all. Peace. Sir Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda, for that. Wow. Dude, I always think that the dollar purchases in the web store would be better. It's the worst.
Well, I hate how they started, they're like, oh, we're just testing this. And then it's like, no, it's like a legit thing. And it's all the time everywhere.
Yeah.
It's always changing. And it's very frustrating to know that I can go in the shop and there's different deals. It's like, why wouldn't I go in the shop?
You got to pay attention, man. It's a lot to manage, and it's funny because we'll do it in the Discord. Someone will post oh, I just got this box, and you get all excited about it. And you're like, I don't have it. I have a crappy box that's giving me Ultra Balls. It's and berries or something.
The pineapple berries. It's always the pineapple berries. Why do I have pineapple berries in my box?
Now, well, we appreciate Sir Amanda for always doing the hard work so we don't have to, because if I'm going in just guns blazing, I'm buying that $39.99 bundle, because to me it would just think well, why wouldn't I buy this? And especially with the 6,000 coins, it's you're getting the same reward road points. You're buying that same bundle for 5,400, and you're You have 600 coins to boot. You can buy some raid passes, some remote passes. Oh, man. So thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, write in, call us, lured up at PokemonProfessor.com, 732-835-8639. Adam, I think we did it. Is that a show?
Did we talk about the Celestial event?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We got time on that. But yeah, we didn't talk about it.
I feel like we grazed past that.
We grazed over it. Yeah, there's a Lunatone and Solrock event. Yeah, it's coming, but it's a couple weeks out. So we got time. It's Saturday, December 20th, 2 to 5, Lunatone, Solrock, all that good stuff. It's good for newer trainers that have never seen the other hemispheres Pokemon. But other than that, Adam, now I think it's a show. Now I think it's complete.
All right. Now that we discussed that, yeah, okay. It's a show.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, chat. We really appreciate it. Definitely subscribe, follow, like, share, all that good stuff. If you haven't already, please hit the notification button so you can know when we go live and you can check out the show live. This will be up on podcast platforms in a couple days. Keep training, trainers. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Thanks, chat.